our nationality changed like every year. Back when he was a young man, we probably was called like Afro-Americans.
Yeah.
How we named after hairstyle. Before that, they called us colored. Probably when he was a real young boy, or before him, they called us colored.
Yeah, sign.
No colors allowed.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So what is our nationality? If our nationality keep changing, our name keep changing every 10 years. Jesse Jackson called us what? What Jesse Jackson called us? I think that was it African American with Jesse. I think when Jesse Jackson changed it to African American back in the 90s or the 80s, it stayed there.
Back in that was saying 1965.
1965.
I was bringing Mississippi at that time.
You bring Mississippi, I'm bringing Mississippi. But check it out. The point is, our name keep changing. Why? We all know these things, right? So listen, that's what we out here for. We out here to show our people where we come from. You see what I'm saying? What customs we kept when we was there. Before we went into slavery on them ships, when did we keep Christmas? Did we keep Thanksgiving? What did we do? We don't know, do it. But guess what? There were brothers out here to show you. You see what I'm saying? So sis, I want you to pay attention. You see what I'm saying? Because this is the most important news that you ever gonna get right here. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to really pay attention. All this stuff is connected to your salvation. It's connected to our salvation. If you don't know who you are, then you're not gonna know how God feel about you. God don't love everybody. God hates somebody on this earth. So if you don't know what family earth you come from, and what I'm saying is he hates a certain family on this earth. So if you don't know what family you come from, how you know God don't hate you? God don't deal with everybody the same. Isn't that not evident?
Put it down there for you to see.
Is it not evident? Why everybody not broke like we is? See what I'm saying? God ain't dealing with everybody the same. You see what I mean? So let me show you this right here. Deuteronomy 1:1. Let me show you something, sis. Try to go through this real quick. Deuteronomy 1:1. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So in the Bible, you will see Israel a lot. You know why? Because that's who the Bible is for.
That's right.
That's who the Bible is written by, and that's who the Bible is for. It said Moses is dealing with the Israelites. You familiar with that story when Moses went up into the mountain and came back down with the commandments, gave it to the Israelites. They walked through the Red Sea, all that stuff like that. So Moses is dealing with the Israelites, right? Now give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So the voice of the Lord thy God at that time was the commandments that Moses came back down with. He said, listen, you Israelites, if y'all don't listen to God, read,
to observe, to do all his commandments,
to do all these commandments that I'm telling you from God. If you don't do all these commandments, what's going to happen?
and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses told him straight up, listen, if you don't do what God say, God is going to curse you. God is going to curse you. So let me ask you this. Do you feel like we're cursed people today? Because I'm going to try to line some stuff up. Because we got to figure out who these Israelites are. You see what I'm saying? We got to figure out who's who today. It's 18 nations in the Bible. Who are you? Who are we? Who is the white man in the Bible? Because ain't no such thing as a white man. These posters white. They pink. They red. You see what I'm saying? Who are these people? Who is who? Right? So we finna show you who are the Israelites today. Right? Give me verse 46. Did you finish 15? Give me verse 46.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 46. And they shall be upon thee.
So it says the curses. Moses said they. These curses, they're going to be upon you. Read.
For a sign.
For a sign.
And for a wonder.
And for a wonder. So let me ask you this. It says the curses. So these curses is going to be upon the Israelites for a sign and a wonder. So what is a sign for? Like this sign here. How do we know this street is built? Because of the sign. So what is that street doing? I mean, what's the sign doing? It's identifying this street, right? So it says these curses is going to be upon you for identifying marker, right? So read it.
And upon thy seed forever.
And it's going to be upon your seed forever. These curses are going to follow you generation after generation after generation. They're going to be a sign upon you and your kids. generation after generation after generation. You see what I'm saying? So these curses, what you about to find out, these curses are going to identify who are the Israelites today, right? And I want you to tell me what people on the earth identifies with the stuff we're about to read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68.
So sis, this one sign right here, this is a curse right here. This is a sign, it's an identifying marker, right? So read it.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So it says the Lord was going to bring Israel into Egypt again. He's going to bring the Israelites into Egypt again. What do you think that word means, Egypt? Because remember, you kind of familiar with the story of the Israelites and Moses, right? What did he just save them from? He saved them from Pharaoh. What did Pharaoh, he saved them from Egypt, right? So he's telling them, look, I'm going to take you back into Egypt, right? Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2.
So this is what Moses was talking about.
I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So what does Egypt mean? What did it say? It said, I brought you out of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. What's another word for bondage? You bond out. When we like that right there, where we going? Today. What you just did with your hands, right? We going where? Right. What we have on the shackles, right? So when you think back to slavery, when we was like this, they had to give you an answer. So it's talking about slavery. So it's talking about slavery. All right, so go back to 68. Read it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse 68.
All right, what's up, bro? You finna stop right here? You finna stop right here? Stop right here and listen to it. So check it out. Slavery means bondage, right? Slavery means bondage. So you can understand what this scripture is talking about. Read verse 68.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So it says the Lord is going to bring you into slavery again with what?
Ships.
With ships. Remember what the curses, what they do? They identify God's people. So you tell me who lines up with that curse right there? We line up with that, right? Who else went into slavery on ships? Nobody else. Nobody else but us, the Hispanics, and the Native Americans. Those are our brothers. You see what I'm saying? So when you celebrate Thanksgiving, you are celebrating the slaughter of your own foreparents, your own brothers and sisters. You see what I'm saying? God hates that thing, because those his people, he loved them too. So that's one thing that identifies the black man with this, right? The black woman with this, right? So go, keep reading.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So they said when we got on them ships, when they put us on them ships, we got to paint a picture for y'all.
That's right.
Y'all can see it before. See what I'm saying? There's plenty of movies out here, right? So it said we was going to be put on ships. We were going to be made slaves, and we was going to be sold, right? Think about this. Those ships at that time could only hold like 400 bodies, right? But they packed like over 600 bodies on. They overpacked us on the ships, right? So we stuffed in them like sardines, right? Bring us, how you doing? Bring us over here by the 600s, the 700s. You see what I'm saying? So think about this right here. You in the bottom of a ship. We still got to use the bathroom. So guess what? You doing that on your neighbor, or your neighbor doing it on you. The sisters still gonna have their monthly cycles. So guess what? That stuff coming on you, or you doing that on them. You see what I'm saying? The sisters still having babies. You see what I'm saying? So think about all the disease that's going on, the bacteria that's going on under that ship right there. You see what I'm saying? This happened to us. And God did this to us, you know why? Because we didn't want to keep his commandments. This is how he punishes us, right? When we don't listen to him. You see what I'm saying? So that's one thing, that's one curse that identifies us with the Bible. What you're going to find out is our history is in the Bible.
That's That's right.
Our history is in the Bible. Our people turn their back on the Bible. That's why when you ask somebody, hey, so where we was at before slavery? Or what we did before slavery? They was like, yeah, you know, we was kings and, you know, we was kings and queens and princesses and stuff like that. But it's like, you can't get no details after that. We can give you straight details where we come from in this Bible, post-slavery. Right? So read it.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28,
47.
in verse 47. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart.
So since we didn't want to serve God, he put us on slave. He allowed the white man to put us on slave ships. You see what I'm saying? He allowed them to stuff us by the 600s, 700s and bring us across the ocean and put chains on us and sell us when we got there. Right? So remember, that's what we did. We was put on slave ships, we was made slaves, we was put in shackles.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? And now we're getting off the boat, right? Check this out.
For the gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So it said, remember it said your enemy was going to put you on slave ships. So who is the Bible saying our enemy is? Exactly. Because your friend ain't going to do that to you. You see what I'm saying? Your friend ain't going to do that to you. Right? So keep reading.
Thou shalt serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
See, they said the Lord was going to send that enemy against you. Why did the Lord do that thing? Because we've been punished. Why were we being punished?
No, we ain't obeying his word.
Because we ain't keep his commandments.
That's
so that's the point I want y'all to get, as well as identifying yourself with these curses. These are the Israelites. And Moses said this is going to happen to your children. Right? Read it.
And hunger.
So in hunger, you got to go to your enemies when you want food. They own that church's chicken. You see what I'm saying? They own the Dixie Queen. They might not own this queen. You see what I'm saying? But listen, they own the Walmarts. All the main things that you need to survive, that's a necessity, you got to go to them for. Everybody else, other nations don't have to do that. They got their own agriculture, meaning they can grow their own food. You see what I'm saying? They got their own water supplies. You see what I'm saying? The stuff that we need to survive, just the minor things we need to survive, we got to go to them for. See what I mean? That's a curse from God. Read that.
And in thirst.
And in thirst, like I just said, water. Even if you drink, like whatever type of drinks you like, you got to go to them for. They own everything, right? Read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness, your clothes on your back. Is that cotton? Is that a cotton shirt?
I think so.
It's a cotton. We pick cotton. We can't get cotton for free. We picked for 400 years. We ain't got credit on cotton. You see what I'm saying? Think about this. We got to go to them. We made this place a powerhouse. There was nothing before this. They got free labor out of us for 400 plus years. You see what I'm saying? That's what made them a powerhouse. Off that cotton. Off that, what else they used to pick down here? Cotton. Tobacco. All the stuff that we picked, they did it. They didn't have to pay the labor. We did it for free. That's what made them a powerhouse. You see what I'm saying? That's what made them who they are today. Right? Off of our backs. Read that.
And in want of all things.
In want of all things. You know you ain't dead until the white man say you dead, right?
That's right.
Ask me how. You ain't considered dead until you got a death certificate.
That's right.
Who you gotta go to? Who you gotta go to? We gonna show you. Who you gonna go to get that death certificate? You gotta go to them for that thing, right?
That's
so it says
right.
the one of all things. Driver license, birth certificate, whatever you looking for. Don't you go nowhere either. You say what we gonna do about it. We gonna show you. For the one of all things, we gotta go to these people, right? There's a curse that's on us. That we identify with that. Read that.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So after he put you on the ships, brought you over here to the Americas, and sold you, they put yokes of iron on your neck. Do you know if you Google yoke of iron, you know what I'm saying? If you Google car, what is going to pop up? A car. But if you Google yoke of iron, we're going to pop up.
That's right.
You can take your phone out and Google it right now. If you Google yoke of iron, we're going to pop up. Straight up. That's crazy. We are synonymous with yoke of iron. We identify with that thing. We are God's chosen people. We got to keep God's commandments.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.